Hey guys, it is MissSimReno. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. And if you are brand new, I am very excited that you decided to join me here today for another apartment renovation. And we are back in Evergreen Harbor with a neutral eco footprint, so without those modern upgrades. And we are making an apartment for brand new parents of twins. That was my idea. I was trying to get away from cottages and even fall themed things, even though I'm in full fall mode and I have another fall build, I think, coming up. Depends on what order some of these videos are going up. I don't really know. I'm a little bit discombobulated. Such a fantastic word. Anyway, we are making an apartment for brand new parents of twins, and I basically just wanted to try to do something that was, I don't know, just kind of my standard way of decorating, if that makes sense. Like nothing themed. I just wanted to make something that I thought felt really cozy and that was suited for the family that I had in mind. So we are starting off in the living room here, which is open to the kitchen and dining. I'll say dining with little air quotes because there's really just a small breakfast table with a couple of chairs because there's no room to put a full dining table here. But I love being able to put a fireplace here. I don't typically do that in a lot of apartments. At least I don't feel as though I do, just because it's quite rare, at least where I am. I don't know about other places, but it's very rare to find fireplaces in any apartments because you think of the liability of allowing people to light actual fireplaces. I don't think you'd want that as a landlord, but anyway, I just really like this. There's a lot of soft colors throughout the living space and the kitchen, and I think the nursery is really cute as well for the twins. I was trying really hard to come up with a different layout for this apartment because I have renovated this apartment multiple times before for different themes with different floor plans and things, and I just really wanted to try something that felt a little bit new because I tend to gravitate towards the same floor plans over and over again. I think what happens is essentially when I make a floor plan in a certain apartment, it's imprinted in my brain. So whenever I enter that apartment completely empty again, I just make the same freaking floor plan and it kind of drives me crazy. Like I drive myself nuts with that. So I was trying really hard to come up with something that still felt natural, but wasn't something that I had done before. So hopefully that makes sense and hopefully I achieved it. The living room came together very quickly. I think I might shuffle a few things around, add a few pieces of artwork, but we move on to the kitchen and I was just trying to find a way to lay it out that wasn't entirely awkward, and of course that didn't block access to the living room. And it was really challenging because I wanted there to be ample counter space. You can see I kind of started wrapping the counters a bit towards that dining table, but I knew that that would make one side of the dining table non-accessible and that just wasn't going to work for me. So I end up kind of pulling back a little bit and I don't put counters on that far wall where the fridge is right now. I think I changed up the layout just a little bit. I think I do it on camera as well, not off camera. But yeah, I kind of struggled with the kitchen layout. There ends up only being one countertop that your Sims can actually prepare food on, which just means that the adult Sims in this apartment can't do the cook together action. I've been very focused on that lately just because I know. I think I remember seeing something when it was announced that we would have this cook together option. Someone on Twitter, I don't even remember who it was like, I can't wait to see all these builders like freak out because all of their older builds can't be used for this action because they clutter it up too much. And it stuck in my brain. And to this day, I think about it almost daily. It lives in my head rent free. And now I'm really focused on, as often as I can, or when I see it as appropriate for the family that I envisioned, I try to keep more than one countertop open. In this build, I did not. I only kept one open just because it is a smaller apartment. And I think the whole point that I was kind of trying to make is that this couple got their first apartment and then found out that they were pregnant with twins. And it wasn't necessarily their intention to start a family in this smaller apartment. Maybe they were looking to get a bigger unit or they were looking to purchase their first home that had a little bit more space. And essentially it wasn't meant to grow with them because it can't. So that's kind of what I was trying to get across. But you can see here that the kitchen is getting a little bit cluttered up, and that backpack, I end up getting rid of it. I was at first kind of thinking that maybe one of the parents was taking college courses or something and they frequently went on campus for night classes, but I ended up not going with that idea. And over here, I am just adding the hanging pots, and I do size down these shelves and add a few clutter items on top of there just because I felt as though artwork from the kitchen through the living room just felt kind of odd on that wall. Oh, and I added the dog bowls I forgot to mention. I was thinking that this couple had a dog, and I always put 2 bowls because pets don't have to drink water in The Sims, which confuses me. So I add one for food and one for water, which obviously you can't do. But anyway, I was thinking that they had a dog. So they were honestly just getting into their first apartment. They had a dog. It was cramped as is. Then they found out that they were going to have twins, totally unexpected. And maybe they had to turn their office into the nursery or something. I didn't give them a computer or anything because there was no room. Maybe they have laptops so they can work on another surface. But here you can see that I am starting to work on the bathroom and the front entryway, which doesn't have much. The front entryway literally has a coat rack and a mirror, and that's it. I don't even think I include a screenshot of it at the end because, one, there was no good way to get a screenshot of this, and two, there really isn't a lot here, so it wasn't really worth adding at all. But there's like a small little rug, plant, and the coat rack, and then the bathroom is very plainly decorated as well, but I did at least include a shower tub combo. Now, I didn't put any toddler potties in there because I made it a legitimate nursery as if they just had babies, so it's something that you would probably have to add if you did play with that kind of family in this apartment. You would have to add a toddler potty, probably near the shower tub combo, I'd assume. It could get a little bit cramped, but I think that adds to the challenge, which was exactly what I was envisioning. But I also used some of these bathrobes, which it's so small, but I'm so glad we have more swatches of those with the Spa Day refresh update. Actually, maybe it was base game, but it complements that update. I can't remember anymore because those are base game items, so maybe it was a base game update. Anyway, here's the little hallway where I do add a bookcase, but I later change it to a wardrobe because in the parents' bedroom, I do put a closet, but I think it's blocked, and I did that intentionally, knowing it was going to be inaccessible. But we first work on the nursery, and I chose to go with kind of a cream and pink theme. Now, this of course could be gender neutral, doesn't matter whatsoever, and I wasn't envisioning that they had certain gendered twins in any way, shape, or form. I love using yellow for the bassinet because to me that's super neutral. So I was trying to find a way to set this up that would work, and it was really, really difficult to do. Originally, I had the bassinets over here underneath the window because I thought that would be really nice, but I ended up switching them to this wall over here. Now, you have been forewarned, there is the big teddy bear toy that sits almost right in front of one of the bassinets, and I know, like guaranteed, it's going to block it, but I just really liked how it looked, so you'd probably have to remove it if you ended up having babies in these bassinets because your Sims would not be able to access one of those bassinets. However, I do end up placing the wardrobe, and where that wardrobe is, it will not block your access to the bassinet. That I do know, but the teddy bear that I place next to it absolutely will. Anyway, I thought it was a cute nursery. I just wanted to add a few more decorations, and I really didn't have the space to do it in the way that I wanted to, so it's very plainly decorated. It's not over the top cluttered or anything like that. I usually don't go too over the top with actual nurseries. For toddler rooms, I will make them so colorful and chaotic and filled with toys and stuffed animals and things, but I thought it was cute enough just to add a rocking chair here, as well as that little mushroom seat from Cottage Living, and then I put a few different teddy bear toys on top of it just for decoration, and that's pretty much it for the nursery. I just thought it was really sweet, and that's the teddy bear. That's the culprit that's going to block the bassinet, so just you've been warned. You have been warned. Get rid of it if you need to. Maybe get rid of the rocking chair, since the rocking chair is really just for show. Again, I really, really, really wish that your Sims could rock babies or toddlers to sleep in the rocking chair. Since we're doing pack refreshes, maybe that's something for the nifty knitting stuff pack. I'm just saying, just calling it out. But anyway, we're working on the master bedroom now, and this is where I swap out that wardrobe in the hallway, and then I add a closet here, and the master bedroom really isn't that decorated either. I just add a side table and a piece of artwork above the bed, and then there's also the mirror, and that is actually pretty much it for this apartment renovation. So I hope you guys did enjoy this one. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts, and I will catch you next time I post a video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I Just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna